Well, it's been what, 24 years since this Insight incident happened. There's a lot of stuff that could be covered. There's a lot of idiots out there too that still believe the official story. You know what I mean? Me, I didn't know much about it because, to be honest with you, let me turn on my air conditioner so you guys can hear me. But I'm getting fresh out of high school not really fresh out of high school, but yeah, it was like my last year, and didn't think much of it, you know. Moved on with life, and got the internet a few years later. Started listening to theories on 9/11 and watching stuff. Then we fast forward a bit. I find Alex Jones, which is now, from now looking at everything, is Bill Hicks, but they killed the Bill Hicks character off. Him and Alex are the same. Then I moved on from Alex to watching other videos and other channels and learning and understanding and people trying to make these claims. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there was squibs. You can look that up. Basically, many explosions as the towers went down. You had people jumping because of the thermite and the whatever went off was very hot for a time. And then we had unfortunate incidents of people jumping out of the towers. Like, to me, it's true though. Like, what choice did they have? I mean, they were gonna pull the towers. They were gonna knock them down and invade Iraq or whatever Bush had in his head. Bush and Cheney, because the Pentagon and everything. But right now, you look at this wall. Well, give me 1 sec. Come on. Now you'll see how this individual lady is standing in what appears to be a window. Well, let's just call it an open space. Now, I'm not sure what tower this one is, to be honest with you. I think it's the second one. I'm not sure. But if you look, I have a line that has been pointed outwards towards the street. Now, the side of this building, if a plane did enter, that beam should not be there. That beam should be crushed if that's what happened. And that lady should not be standing there. Those apparent holographic planes went through the building. So if they went through the building and caused that much damage, then there should be a plane debris inside. There isn't. If you look at the debris when the towers fell on themselves, you will notice that there is zero plane debris. Zero. People will say, oh, it launched itself. No, it didn't. There was nothing. Most of the crap was planted. At least with what I look at. You look at the Pentagon. I have a screenshot, very crappy, because that's the only angle they give you. And I know at the end of the day that God will judge Bush and Cheney for what they've done, for what they did. Vengeance is his. Many people died for a fake war. Many men went to war in Iraq for no reason, because of terror. We had a incident here not too long ago. It's not similar, but we had some crazy lunatic, and I seen the video. At Finch and whatever, driving a van. You could look it up. terrorist van, Toronto or whatever it's called. I believe it was in North York. He had driven a rental truck or some sort of van onto the sidewalk, and he was running people over. There was a video of it. That was terror. Did you see Canada and the men in Canada going to Afghanistan or wherever, Pakistan, and starting a war? No. We pulled the motherfucker out, and he's been tossed in jail. Now, I have no idea where he is now. I know that he's likely still in jail here. But we didn't invade a country because of one dude. Okay? Now, going back to this, there is no plane that entered the building. I don't care what anyone says. You look at that beam, support beam, column, well, we'll call it a support beam, is not destroyed. They brought these towers down. And you know what's really funny? Watching some of the video, they could have, excuse me guys, I just woke up, but they could have sent rescue helicopters up there. Had they not popped the squibs, those buildings would have stood. None of that should have happened. And I agree with that. Someone had mentioned that before, that they should have sent helicopters up there to help the people that were stuck. It wouldn't have taken them too long because those helicopters can hoof and grab a few. They could have done it. Now, I want you to understand that during the time before that incident happened, they had these certain floors closed off to the public, and there was a guy, I don't, it's unredacted, but and I agree with that because I've heard that thing too. It's not even a theory. They had floors closed off, and that only certain people with security clearance could enter those floors, and those floors were for that purpose, to set those up. Look at the aftermath years later of the beams, the windows, and all these things, the whole structure itself. The ones that have been saved from the incident, they were all cut on an angle. That is thermite. You can look it up on YouTube or Google Images. Thermite from 9/11. That ain't no jet fuel. That is thermite. That stuff cuts. So, Building 7, I'm not going to get into. I don't care about that. No one got hurt there. But people that were in those towers were sacrifices for an excuse to go to war in the Middle East, to kill more people and take over our land and steal things, like the tomb of, I think it was Gilgamesh. They wanted his chamber. I forgot what the actual resurrection chamber. That's what they wanted. They couldn't get it, so they started something. Anyway, think about what I said about this picture. I've been sitting on this for the last little while, and always thought it was kind of weird that the beam and everything was pointed out to the street. It's not on it. The angle is from it. I'm guessing the helicopter, or someone maybe took it from the ground, but I'm pretty sure it's from the helicopter. There's no way that a plane entered these things. No way. Something else entered them, and people are saying holographic planes. Then some be like, well, where did the people from the airplanes go? Likely they got paid off to pretend they were dead. Just like, I think it was a Challenger explosion. That one chick, Judith something, forgotten her last name, but they confronted her and she ran away. Go look it up. Because I'm starting to discover things. I didn't know anything about the Challenger explosion, but yeah, go look that up. Pays guys.